welcome to Jan's Reviews Randoms. Today I'm going to share with you 5 things that you didn't know about me and have always wanted to know. Number 1, I was brought up by Dr. Barnardo's. Not him, he's like years and years before me, but in a Dr. Barnardo's home in the Essex countryside. It was a very idyllic upbringing. I was very sheltered. I went to the village school and was sort of bussed in by, in those days, it was a Bedford van. Those of you of a certain age will know what a Bedford van is. It's a bit like the first minibus. So we were bussed in to the local village school and I spent the first 10 years of my life there. And it was happy memories. I always remember it with fond memories. Number 2, I'm a poet and you didn't know it. I've set out a poem over here. I'm going to read to you. I wrote it the night of my granddaughter's birth. So it's actually called At Last She Came. I hope you enjoy this. At last she came, in the early hours as I paced constantly alone in my kitchen, she arrived. Amid rapturous applause and monumental exertion, in frenzied excitement, trepidation and anticipation. At last she came. Slithered from her mother's womb onto the once white paper sheet between quivering wet thighs and stains best forgotten under bright fluorescent lights to live her life with us in this world. At last she came to be whisked up by foreign hands, strong and secure as they checked for abnormalities, blemishes, anything to label her imperfect. Air passages cleared by probing fingers, limbs examined, digits counted, all present and correct. At last she came, her first full-blooded cry gratefully received by all, placed hurriedly onto her mother's chest to seek out warmth and familiarity, while medical procedures continue to relieve mother of her internal lifeline. At last she came. As hours passed and doubts developed, fears grew, irrational thoughts surfaced. When would she come? At last she came, my granddaughter, Eden Rose. Number 3, I'm a Scorpio and I love it. I love being a Scorpio. The only thing is I couldn't even get that right. I'm actually on the cusp. My birthday is November 22nd, which means it's on the cusp. So I have like Sagittarius there as well. Sagittarians are really nice people. Scorpio have a sting in their tail. And I think I'm a typical Scorpio. So beware. Number 4. I have 4 children and 4 grandchildren. I have been blessed. They are wonderful, wonderful human beings. I know all parents think the same, but I know the same. I know they are wonderful. I have 2 girls and 2 boys, 3 granddaughters and 1 grandson. I adore them. They're my life. My family starts with me, because I have no parents. So they mean the absolute world to me. Number 5. I used to write songs. Good songs. I never got them published. Do you get songs published? I don't know. But anyway, it's an opportunity wasted, but never mind. My girls used to do a lot of dancing and their dance troupe once were doing a benefit in the London Palladium in front of a few celebs and a couple of 100 people. I don't know how many people were there. Anyway, I spoke to the woman who owned the dance troupe and told her I was a songwriter, and she said she'd be interested in me to write a song. So I did. I wrote a song and one of my daughters danced to it, being played by a 8-piece orchestra, I think it was. It was called Optical Illusion. They speeded it up, which I wasn't happy about, and I wasn't happy with the brass section because I didn't write it to have a brass section in it, so I was a little bit disappointed about that. But it was really odd, sat there in the audience watching my daughter dance in front of hundreds of people, and knowing that I'd written that piece of music, and I also wrote the words, but it was only instrumental when they played it. I'll give you a little taster. It went something like this. Optical illusion, you're the devil in disguise. Optical illusion, you had me mesmerized. Show me your intention. Is it possible to do? Optical illusion, why was your love untrue? That's it, because I can't sing. I hope you enjoyed this little insight into the person that is me, and I look forward to talking to you again very soon. You take care of yourselves out there. It's a horrible world. Please write down in the comments below, like, share and subscribe to Jan's Reviews, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye for now.